Hi everyone, can this focus? There we go. Hi everyone, it is Friday, August 12th, and today I'm seeing Father John Misty and Suki Waterhouse in concert at the Moody Amphitheater. I'm very excited. I love both of them. So I just got off of work. It's 2:28. I think I literally just mentioned that. I am gonna do my makeup. My hair is pretty much already done. I might go over the parts that like waved a little bit with my hair straightener, but this is just the style I'm gonna have. And then I need to do my makeup. I need to change and oh, mechanic's calling. Okay, I've returned. I went to the mechanic to go pick up my car. She is back. She got her oil changed. The AC filter was like, not the AC filter. Something was wrong with the AC, which is why I initially went to take my car in, but then he was like, it's working. Just come back later if it like messes up again, but it's fine for now. And I was like, whatever. Back to regularly scheduled programming. I need to put on sunscreen actually. Did I put sunscreen on? No, I didn't. I only put moisturizer. Okay. So I'm gonna use my little La Roche Posay sunscreen. It was given to me by my job because they were one of our clients. So it's always nice to just have free skincare, free like quality skincare too. So I'm just gonna use this, and I have been breaking out a lot recently, but I've just been so stressed like with just multiple things. So that's why my skin has been breaking out, but I need to protect my skin, especially because I'm going to an outdoor concert at 6, and like the show is like, you know, it's gonna go throughout the like evening, and the sun doesn't set till like 8:30 here. Definitely need to protect my skin. We're doing that. Okay. Sunscreen is on. I'm just gonna use this like a little primer, and I'm gonna really try to avoid putting makeup on my face, like my forehead, just because my bangs are gonna cover it. But yeah, okay. So we're gonna go see Miss Suki Waterhouse and Father John Misty, but I think I'm a little bit more excited for Suki because I've seen Father John Misty live multiple times. And not that it's like old news or anything, but it's just like been there, done that. Like Suki Waterhouse I've never seen before, and I really do like her. So that's probably what's most exciting for me. Where is my beauty blender? Okay, I need to wet this. But yeah, I'm really gonna try to avoid my forehead. Anyways, so since this is my get ready with me and I'm not doing a makeup tutorial, I'm just gonna blab on. Let's see, what should we talk about? Oh, I've been really trying to work on my TikTok. If you guys want to look at my TikTok, I really like TikTok. It's a lot of fun. But I did post a video the other day talking about, the other day as in yesterday, talking about how like about a year and a half ago, like when I was still in school, like I was like in college, I was not a year and a half, sorry, when I was a junior in college, which was like 2 or 3 years ago, 2019 and 2020, I was really stressed about where I would be after college and like my job and stuff, because I remember like first day of marketing 341, which is like the intro to marketing class that everyone has to take. They were like, oh yeah, and if you go on the advertising track, like you're gonna make the least amount of money. Like you can expect to make like $36,000 after graduation. And I was like, well, advertising is literally the one single thing I find interesting. So that sucks, because I was like, well, I'm gonna be broke for the rest of my life. So that was very discouraging, but you know, there was nothing else I found interesting in college, and I wasn't gonna pursue something I hated, because then how would I even like work towards it? I'm using the Glossier stretch concealer. I really like it. It's very nice. I was really worried about where I would be after college and like my job and stuff, because if you don't know, I used to work at Oracle, which is this huge like software company. They do like business software, whatever, corporate America, literally like one of the biggest companies in the world. I was looking for jobs during the pandemic. Like I graduated in 2021. I started looking for jobs in 2020 for like post-grad. And you know, not that many people were hiring, especially not like in marketing either. Like that just, there was not much hiring going on. And I was like, well, I don't know who else is gonna give me a job. Like, let me pursue a sales position. Like, I've never done sales. I'm not gonna just say no to sales just because, like, let me just give it a shot. And then I ended up getting the job in November, and all of my friends had like interned during college, and they already had their job offers like before even starting senior year. And I didn't get an internship because it was that pandemic internship. Like I was interning literally at the height of the pandemic. Like all of the internships pretty much got like rescinded, like all of the offers. And then if yours wasn't, it was like virtual. And then there's a lot of people that I think like their offers got rescinded, but then they were hired on full time, like as an apology from the company, whatever. But basically I didn't secure an internship, and I was super like scared about it. And I was like, I'm never gonna get employed. Okay, what's next? Oh, the other stuff. Anyways, but I was like, I'm never gonna get employed. Like, I'm just gonna have a degree and no job. So I was like, I'm gonna have to move back home. Like, I don't want to go back to Houston. Like, what's the point of staying in a state that, like, I mean, in a city that I know already? So I was like, let me interview for this sales position, whatever. I probably won't even get it. I ended up getting the offer like less than 24 hours after I did my final interview, because I guess they liked me a lot. So I took that job in November. It was like the first offer I got, and I was like, you know what, this is a good paying job. Like, there's a lot of room for growth. It's at a really, really good company. You know, it's gonna be good. And then I started working there, and I hated it. I hated every single thing about it. Also, you can't really see the blush. Oh, maybe you can. Anyways, I hated every single thing about it. I hated sales. I was in the corporate space. Like, I had to work in the corporate space, so I was like talking to a bunch of like old like C-suite executives, and they were all like mean, and if they weren't mean, they just were ignoring me, and then I wasn't performing well. Also, I don't think I've ever told this story to the internet, but I was accidentally fired 3 days into working there. And you're like, how do you accidentally get fired? Well, I needed a password reset, so I submitted during my training. So I submitted a request to IT, and whatever bozo was working in the IT department thought I was fired, and he terminated all of my accounts. So I wasn't able to submit my hours. I couldn't log onto the VPN and attend any trainings. I couldn't access my email. I couldn't access my calendar. Like, I couldn't do anything. My manager at the time had to send me all of the calendar invites to my personal Gmail account because I just was not, like, getting anything. Also, I need to clean my hands. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I really hate getting my hands dirty, so I always like to have a makeup wipe on me, but I forgot to get one. So I was like accidentally terminated for 3 weeks. It took them 3 weeks to rehire me. And they didn't even do so properly, because when commission checks came around, I just didn't get one. Even though I had gotten the company a deal, I didn't get a commission check because they didn't rehire me properly, and my commission check was a month late. Oh, and also no one apologized for anything until the commission check. Like, I wasn't able to work pretty much, and I was like scared. Like, I couldn't even deposit my first paycheck. So I hated that job. Like, that was literally like 3 days into working there. It was terrible. I absolutely hated every single thing about it. 1 month in, I started looking for jobs. What do we do next? Let's do bronzer. It took me 6 months till I got an offer that was like a good offer. I'm interviewing for a job, and then I apply for my current job like in September-ish, I think, or like the beginning of October. And I started my old job in June. So I applied for my current job like late September, early October, I think. And I don't hear anything back because I don't think they were like actively hiring. Like, when I applied, like I think I submitted it to like a general inbox or something. So my application was just sitting there. I was kind of just like, I mean, if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, like, oh well. Charlie, can you stop playing with the... Charlie! No, dude! Stop playing with the plant! Whatever. So I just submit my resume, and I'm like, if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, then sucks for me. And I kind of forget about it. And then October 20-something, I get an email. And it's like, hey, like, we'd like to interview you for this position. We're gonna be hiring like a lot in the next few weeks. And I was like, oh my God. So I interviewed. And then 2 weeks later, I think my first interview was on the 22nd. Sorry, no, my first interview was 28th. That's my friend's birthday. I did that interview on the 28th, and then I got my offer on November 11th, and I put my 2 weeks in literally the next day. Because I absolutely hated my job. I was so ready to leave, and I took a pay cut to work where I do now, because I hated my old job that much. Like, I'd rather make less money, but be happy. Oh yeah, back to the TikTok. So my TikTok was like, I remember being a junior in college and I was so stressed about where I would be. I thought I would just be stuck like in a field that I didn't like, not using my degree. And now it's literally only a year and a half later since like I graduated, and I'm working in the field. I work in influencer marketing, and this is a field I didn't think I'd be able to break into for about 5 years. Like, I genuinely thought no one was gonna hire me into influencer marketing for 5 years, because I was like, well, there's not that many entry-level positions, and even the entry-level positions, they're so competitive. But I ended up getting a job in influencer marketing, and now I work with Samsung. Like, Samsung is my literal client. Like, Samsung, like, hello, like, frame TV? No, stop scratching the mirror. That's my client. And I just think that's insane, because now I have this insane experience like on my resume. Because who gets to say, like, how many people get to say that they like their client is Samsung? Like, not too many. So that was really exciting, and I made a TikTok about it, and I was like, listen, college juniors, like, don't stress yourself out too much. Like, it'll work out, like, in the end. Like, just like stick with it. But another point I made about in a follow-up TikTok, because someone had commented about it, is don't take the job that's going to pay the bills. Like, okay, definitely don't, if you only have one option, definitely take a job, but don't take something just because of the promise of pay, because I was miserable working at Oracle. Like, I was so depressed every single time I went to therapy. It was just me and my therapist talking about how much I hated my job, and she literally could, like, the session I had with her after I had gotten my job, she could literally tell that I was significantly happier, like, and like less anxious. And I'm just like, it's not worth it. Like, the money is not worth it if you're like dreading, like, even waking up in the morning, you know, like, it's just really important to do something that you like have an interest in, and something that like will at least get you through the day. Because I would be so sad after work, and I would just lay in bed. Like, I didn't want to talk to anyone. I didn't want to hang out with anyone. Like, I was seriously considering moving back to Houston, just because I was like, oh, I hate Austin. And it's not that I hated Austin, it's that I moved to Austin for a job and I only had 2 weeks before I started said job, and then I like was sad every single day since. So I just associated like hating my job with the city of Austin. And now that like I work a job I like much more, I like love this city. I love everything about it. Like, it's so nice. There's so much to do. There's so much good food. There's amazing coffee shops. There's a lot of nature. Like, I like this place. And I just think that like where you work really is going to impact your mental health. So don't like cheap out, if that makes sense. Don't just do something because it looks better or because like it pays more. Like, if the pay isn't that significantly different, then do something you're gonna enjoy. I like my job so much that I like don't mind doing the work, and I feel like I have fun at work. It's something that doesn't necessarily feel too much like work, because it's something I'm passionate about. That was my little spiel. Basically, like, I was so upset and sad like all throughout like junior year to 1 year post grad, and now I'm like straight up chilling. Anyways, so we made it to the eyeshadow part. I'm not good at makeup. I just be doing whatever. Okay, fine. I'll put more glue on, freak. This is the look. I think I've done everything I need to do. I already did my eyebrows. I tinted them overnight. I'm just gonna put some lipstick on. I think, let's see, we could do, I have this really pretty Live Tinted Hue Stick. I use it a lot. I don't know if I've used it on this channel. I definitely like bought it in a vlog, but I just think it's so pretty. My friend Kenzie did like content for them or something. Like, I don't know if she's like an ambassador or if it was just like PR or something, but I always think of her every time I see this brand, and she like put me on it. Like, I was like, oh, let me like I saw that she liked it and she looked good in it, and I was like, let me try it. So here it is, but that's the finished look. And now it is time to get dressed, which y'all are gonna have to help me do. You're not gonna have to help me because I'm definitely gonna pick what I'm wearing before I upload this video, but let's try it all together. I definitely know I want to wear this. It's this little Devil I Know t-shirt. It's from Reformation, actually. It's the only thing I own from Reformation. But I bought it like specifically because I knew I was going to the show. So I have this, right? But I don't know if I want to do my black jeans. These are like the low-rise Abercrombie jeans. I don't know if I want to do these. Okay, right? Or this green skirt. Where it's gonna be an outside show, so I definitely want to have like my thighs covered because if not, they'll sweat and like chafe, and I don't want to deal with that. So let's try the shirt on and then try the different bottoms, and then we will decide. Okay, here is option number one. Let me move y'all. Okay. Here's option number one. It's these jeans. They're like low rise technically, but they're like more of a mid rise IMO. They're a little bit long, so let me put some boots on. Here's option number one. I have my Doc Marten heeled Spence flared heel boots. These Abercrombie jeans, and then my little Reformation Suki Waterhouse shirt. Yeah, okay, this is what this looks like. Okay, here is option number two. It's this little skirt I got from Amazon with my Doc Marten Sinclair boots. These are platformed, and then the same shirt. Honestly, it's kind of a sleigh. It's serving. I actually think I like this more, and it's a lot more comfortable, so I'm gonna put my bike shorts under just so I can make sure my like thighs don't chafe, but I actually really think this is cute, and it's so comfy. Okay, this is what I'm wearing. Okay, I put my jewelry on. I'm loving the outfit, and my camera is literally about to die. It's on like 5%. So that's the universe saying it's the end of the video, but thanks for joining me. I hope my little career spiel helped someone, and if not, whatever. But see y'all later. Bye!